motivation to these days. So I was just working on these videos. For now, I was actually gonna thinking of doing like 16. Now, on my last vlog I did, which was in MegaCon, it was like 30 minutes and little to no views, right? Although people are telling me like, oh, that's because people need to watch, don't want to watch that stuff. They have short attention spans. Like, no, it's because even I put a 15 minute video. I had my first little vlog was the Deezerland in Orlando, right? It was 15 minutes. I had the smallest views, nearly almost 10 views, because it's about boosting. Honestly, literally, it's about boosting. But this is what I did. I've been right here. You know, I had this. This is like my perfect animation. Kind of, I think that part a little 2 times slow. Oops, I gotta hold on.
Montreal, Canada, or should I just say Canada in general? We're going to Quebec, we're going to Montreal, hopefully. We're going to see some various things I've never seen before. Beautiful day. Crazy
All
day.
right. Yeah, that's close. Yeah, close enough. So I had to kind of like, okay, so I did that part. It's just a whole introduction on it, right? And then it's okay, I did the transitioning. This one, I don't know what's good with the transitioning, honestly. So this is a good transitioning or what so else? You know what I mean? Like this, nah.
You coming with me, baby?
I think this part I want to have to rise up. Yeah, this one needs to rise. Hold up. Start an audio, and then probably no, boy. What you doing, boy? Say, what you doing, boy? Like I'm saying, like a slave master. You know, habitually enough, in there's a, I was watching a lot of like these professional whippers. Hold up, pause. Professional whippers on YouTube, and I don't know what's up with me, but I was seeing a lot of concepts of like people were like cracking like bull whips and stuff, and what I don't know what's gone to my head for this was that
They say humans are social.
right,
You can't live alone.
that's loud. Sorry, that's pretty
You
loud.
can live pretty well by yourself.
Okay, but like I said, I had a lot of people like I was watching this freaking short videos of just like people cracking whips and stuff, and then I'm like, I don't know why what's going on, but I was looking at the comments, man. Yo, like bro, leave professional whippers alone, bro. It's like there's a lot of people who are famous, like we're holding like whip model designs. I'm like they like yo, that like they're channeling their ancestry and shit. I've seen so many different ones. I did see a video was like bull cracking whips. It was like on a chain, and that shit was loud. But people were willing to make fun of the
All right,
jokes.
everybody. Here we are, Canada.
Okay, that part right here. This part right here needs to go. Yeah. I think on this part, yeah, audio. Like I said, I've been working on this.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody.
Oh, that see, I like that transition.
All right, everybody. Here we are, Canada.
But yet again, it makes more sense if you. Oh, I didn't do that. It makes more sense if you transition it much in a way that has a contour. Or what am I saying? Transition it more accordingly.
All right, everybody.
That's much
Here
better.
we are, Canada. Here we are in Montreal, Canada. Look at this place, bro. It is weird as shit, but it is pretty lit. Right now, it's pretty silent. It's on a crazy. It's in a Saturday. Keep in mind, this is on a Saturday. This whole city. Perhaps there's got to be something about it. Maybe there's a school day on a Saturday. I don't even know, but
Right.
it's kind of mellow, yet peaceful.
Like I would say the most arrogant shit most possible.
Perhaps there's got to be something about it. Maybe there's a school day on, but
I mean, it's my first. It was my first time in Canada, so I was unfamiliar with the place. Canada's a big country, you know. You gotta be, you know, you would say some shit that you're not so familiar with. It was my first time there. I had to take like a flight. Keep in mind how it all started. Like I took a like it was actually pretty quick. I'll tell you that. But you had to take 2 flights. We decided to do 2 flights, right, because it was more, I guess, budget friendly. It was more budget friendly, honestly, because we had to. I mean, it was yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about the audio. Let me say this again. Like it was budget friendly, honestly. We had because you know, we wanted to do 2 stops. It was 3-hour flight, which really is pretty good. It's a really good trip, but it had turbulence. We had turbulence on our flight, mean turbulence. So we were. I was dizzy as hell, and I was cramped up with 2 people. But in the end, we arrived to, like this video right here. I said Quebec, but originally it was actually Toronto's airport because we took 2 flights. Because I was okay. Fine, I'll just say this. I don't want to be selfish because I never did it. I never record them this way. I was with my parents. Okay, I was with my parents. All right, they invited me to go to Quebec. I was like, okay, let's go to Quebec. But I know that sounded kind of selfish of me from not including the story about how it went down. But we all want the 3. Me, my father, and my mother wanted to ensure that I am willing to go to places that I want to go by myself and not depend on them, which I do. But they know that there's a process going on. It's very quick. They think that times change, because we know it's been quite a while since we ever got out of town. We go on an airport. It's a long time, so we don't know how things are. How's the process? It wasn't like back in the day, like in Miami or something like that, or in Orlando or other cities when we're in Chicago. So things are much quicker. However, it depends on the airport. What is your immigration and stuff? What you're gonna bring? And that's another thing they always do, the checking part. Like put everything in the monitor on the chair, and then we're gonna check. And then, hey, you can't bring in water bottles. You can't bring in any liquids. But I had cleaning stuff. They took out one syrup so it was a small syrup bottle, and they're like, oh. However, but they did took out an Axe cologne. I'm like, nope, it's unacceptable. And I'm like, damn, bro, I didn't take, because I forgot to freaking put my deodorant on, body spray, and I didn't want to stank the whole place. 2 times I had to buy it. However, here, let's see.
Weird as shit, but it is pretty lit. Right now, it's pretty silent. It's on crazy. It's in a Saturday. Keep in mind, this is on a Saturday. This whole city. Perhaps there's got to be something about it. Maybe there's a school day on a Saturday. I don't even know, but it's kind of mellow, yet peaceful. It's very new to me.
No shit's very new to me. No shit's very new to you, yo. I was outside of a country. God, I sound so God, I sound so close-minded. This is what happens when you don't leave, you don't get out of town. Oh my God, my curiosity. This is what happens when you're stuck in your freaking circle all day. Okay, here I'm gonna say day one. I would say, and like originally this was when I would consider this day one because we arrived very early and was on the East Coast. Keep in mind, Quebec is in the East Coast, so. But this, I would consider this as day one. No, boy. Just to be on the get-go. You know, why is this guy? Okay. Oh shit. Now you are gonna be presetted. Fade in and fade out. Oh God. And then I wanna be okay. See that? I think that's a better preset than the last time. Okay. That works. Well, this part. This one will be kind of rising up. I'm gonna have to kind of like. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did I have a preset? Oh my God, my rabbit ass! I would be in tilting. So that's if you know, like. Gonk. Fucking gonk. Okay. Okay.
New to me. Very new to me.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna pull all the way back. Kind of add up.
It's very new to me.
Okay, now I'm gonna just take this. This work right here. It's the work of the devil.
It's very new to me.
All right. That's good. Yeah, I took this picture. Yeah, it's officially this was I said day 3 on one video, but this one it was pretty much a day 1, day 2 thing. So I had right here. I walked around. I walked around to this neighborhood. It was Quebec City, but it was like a think of like think of the city of Los Angeles, right? And And if you go way east of the city of Los Angeles, it is like the suburbs, but it's like a district city of Los Angeles. It is East Los Angeles. So all this that is close to downtown Los Angeles is close to downtown Quebec, but it's still,
Crazy in a
right?
Keep in mind.
Yeah, it was Quebec. It was still Quebec, right? It was close. It was 27 minutes away. It was more of a suburb. It was like a local place. That's what because we chose Airbnb. We didn't chose luxury hotels. It's too expensive. It's too white. It's too nuts. It's too expensive. It's unnecessary. We wanted to kind of blend it, and blending we did in Airbnb. Right here, yeah. Like the streets when I arrived, it was way too freaking empty. It was so silent. I said it to myself. I was like, bro, what? Why is it so goddamn silent? Why is it so damn silent, yo? What's going on, right? And it was crazy because it was on a Saturday, and like there's nothing happening on Saturday. So yeah, back to this one. Yeah, this right here. This. It's nuts that this neighborhood or this whatever suburb this is, there's literally a cathedral that big. There's literally a cathedral this big. And you go in there, it's this freaking panacea for the locals. It's panacea. It's got the big screens, but it's got the freaking architecture. Now, as a person, as an individual like me, I'm already kind of like, a little used, like already overshoved with, Christian churches and stuff, right? But, mainly because, the media that I grew up in as a kid, I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I'm over it. It's big, it's nuts, it's out of this world, but I have to keep in mind that this is the new world. Like that, like it's the new world. And that's right here is dropping off. Okay, that's one right here. It's gotta go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, this plank, like this, like you have nothing like this in Florida. I had nothing like this in Florida. On God, I mean, I was in. I like it was already a historic district, right? So this historic district is literally by the lake, and if you guys, if you look way over there, right, way over there, you just pass a few twists and twirls, and that's the Atlantic Ocean. So it lands right at the Atlantic. Like it's got everything is, of course, it's Quebec, it's French. I I I I had to say it. I'm sorry to say this, but I'll say it later on. I don't want to criticize. No, I'm done criticizing, but still, like, this place looks fantastic. I taken many photos. I taken many photos, right? And I'm gonna be trying to use them and practice, kind of like architecture and sketching. It's just I'm so terrible at that. Like originally, I'm just gonna go like originally I just take an image or screenshot it, right? And then place in Photoshop. Do is just, bro, no matter what I do, it's just fucking name, bro. No matter what I do, it's just fucking gonna log out. It's connection, yo. Alright.
like wear sweaters, but I'm surprised I'm weird. I see a lot of people wear sweaters here on this place. I do see people
Wait, wait, wait.
60s, right?
Okay, here I can re-edit the audio. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Because family matters, right, bitch?
60s, right? And generally, 60s, right? And generally, if you're in 60 degrees, you're a native in Canada, you would ought to be just don't even need to adjust to like wear sweaters. But I'm surprised I'm weird. I see a lot of people wear sweaters here on this place. I
Why? Okay, hold up a second. Maybe I'm not.
now it sounds on the 60s, right? And generally, if you're in 60